Hey everybody, this is Jim, also known as Final Neuron, back again for a little more Ogre battle. Let's get into it. So we've gotten to a point where we have three choices about where to go next. The best quote-unquote choice is to go this way. You get the most advantages out of it. That's where we'll be going. First, I'm going to show you something I picked up. Over here, we've got our witch missing from Aznabel's group, and that's because I stuck her in a new group. And I got 3 pumpkin heads. Also a wild platinum dragon. So we'll see how we want to align this. I think we're going to have a new unit though. I think we're going to have a new unit with some pumpkin heads out there. Okay, I think that's what we're going to go with for now. Aznabel has a pumpkin head in the mid rank. Probably going to replace it at some point. We'll see. This does give us a lot of flexibility. If I can afford to take some damage, I can stick it in the back and it will just massively deplete the enemy's hit points in exchange for half of the pumpkin's hit points. Or in this position, he'll just do a big fat source of damage every time cutting somebody's health in half. This one makes even less sense. But like a platinum dragon and a chaotic unit. But we'll see. We're expecting to get some new characters before too long. And if we do, we'll be able to shuffle this stuff around. I do kind of like the idea of having a witch with pumpkin heads. Mostly because that's something from Ogre Battle, the first Ogre Battle game. So we'll see. We'll give these a shot, see how they work. If they don't work, we're going to change them later anyway. All right, here we go to Sable Lowlands. City of the Past. This is the kind of hometown, the main city of the Nerdum. That's the ethnic minority that the Western Division bad guys have been throwing at us. I don't want to fight the Nerdumies. What should I do? Is battle with them really inevitable? I'm certain they aren't willing to fight us either, but unfortunately they're forced to fight. It would be very difficult to avoid this confrontation. The Ballmalkins have lived here since the old days. I hope the liberation of this area affects the situation positively. Let me guess, Hugo. Let's get started. Let's get started. For this operation, we will gather in the town of Temel in the east. The old castle of Crotal is a day's march west of Temel. Our objective is to capture the castle. Our scouts report that the enemy sent messengers requesting reinforcements. We've been unable to track the messengers. If we can catch them and intercept their message, we will gain a significant advantage. So, one thing about this map is you can find the axe, Satan's Bulova, which is one of the items required to get the Black Knight class. And I think technically there's a shop somewhere that sells it, but this is the earliest chance you have to get it. So we're going to try to pick that up. It's a hidden treasure, hidden somewhere on the map. Also, up in the north, that city that's in the most northeastern part, there is a messenger group that's going to try to sprint up to the northeast part of the map and escape the map. And if they do, a bunch of powerful squads will come in to back up the enemy in here. So we kind of have a choice. We can stop that, prevent them from running off, or we can let the powerful squads come in and farm them for more experience. I'm kind of leaning towards the latter. Not sure, but kind of leaning towards the latter. Obviously, we've got a south route that we can go through to get close to the enemy headquarters. You can see the enemy headquarters, southwest of it, looks like there's a little sandbar or something. You can cross over that way. So it is possible to attack the enemy headquarters that way. But there's a lot of brokenness and twistiness to this map. It's not quite as straightforward as it might seem. And I actually like this one. Nothing can be accomplished by just discussion. We must do our best. Right, Isom? Says the guy that never does anything but talk. Ah! Ah! Okay, so normally I will just dispatch all of my units at the beginning of a battle, but there's a hard cap to how many that can be out at once. So right now I don't have the witch group out. I kind of want to get my witch leveled up. So I think I'll take a quick peek at all these and see which one needs to level up the least, and I'll probably stick that one back in. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be Rebecca with the Thunder D group. And she's level 13. Some of my other leaders are level 10. Yeah, she needs to go ahead and she needs to go home. Go home, Rebecca. And we'll get out Julia instead. One thing that you can do is equip an item on one of your units called the Quit Gate. And what it does is it just causes them to retreat off of the map instantly, no matter where they are. And the way that that's useful is it'll free up a spot for you to be able to deploy a unit. If you're getting some kind of really heavy attack on your headquarters, you can have one of your units retreat instantly and then deploy an unused squad on your headquarters to defend it. So that can be a good trick to use. But you have to stick the item on your squads, your units ahead of time. Okay, so let's take a look at these cities. I want the extra experience. I think I'm going to let the messenger escape to the north. Actually, I'm going to look that up and make sure I don't suffer any reputation penalty for that. So I'll probably let them escape to the north just because I'll be able to get more experience out of the map that way. I kind of feel like I'm playing catch up. But when we come up here, morale 72, that's fairly high. Morale 16. So what did we decide about Linus? That her alignment was somewhere around 30. She should be able to liberate that city. She should be able to liberate that city. She liberated something that was like 16 or 14 last time. I don't think she's gotten any more lawful since then. 25, that's another one for her to liberate. And 69, nice. Very nice. That's sort of in the same camp as this one up here, 72. I probably have some, I think Shirley or Leia can probably do that. They're very lawful, but probably not too lawful. 36. That's low. That's a little bit high to risk. No. Linus was around 30, so she should be able to liberate that. She should be able to liberate that. And then this one is 66. Pretty middling. Anybody that's middle high will have no trouble getting that. All right, the shop is my headquarters. That's convenient. And then the witch's den is Prigley. Oh man, we're not really going to have the witch's den available until we're about ready to assault the capital. So that's going to be that. We're going to need, let's take a quick look at Woody. Woody's alignment is really middling, and it could even be on the upper end of middling. So he's not going to be good for anything other than middling stuff. I think this city, yeah, that's probably way too low for him. So it looks like we're going to have to send Linus down this way to take that city. She's the only one I feel comfortable with sending there. Woody can probably take that one. But then we need Linus over here for other cities. So I think what we'll do is we'll have Linus head south immediately. She doesn't really need levels. So we'll send somebody with her that needs to level. And then I think we'll have somebody poke west. Why not have Julia poke west? Julia is not going to be a great squad for wiping out enemy squads, but she's going to be great at taking the first round against them, softening them up. Because her damage is based on how many hit points the enemy has currently. So if she's the first to hit them, she's going to do more damage. Then for the south, who else needed to level? Leia sure does. Leia needs to level. We'll send her south. That'll give me a minus and a plus alignment squad going south. And then we'll just wait there. You know what? We'll take... I don't really plan to level. No, we won't take Isa. Let's take someone else. Katreda's doing really well. Aznabel needs a little bit more in the way of levels. We'll have him poke up here just to kind of scout across the mountain range. That's where we're expecting the enemy messenger to go. All right, we have a ninja master group. He's exposed. They've got 3 physical strikes, 3 spells, and then a couple of area spells for a total of 8 attacks. So it's not bad. That's not bad. That's not anything to worry about. Not at this point in the game. There we go. Here's a witch incoming. 3 grapplers and a witch. Normally, this would not be too big of a problem. It's kind of a problem for Leia, because a lot of her damage comes from her spell damage, and witches are really good at resisting spell damage. They're really, really good at it. Other than that, I guess I could attack weakest and she would be able to put spell damage. The other people she can put spell damage are this grappler and the Valkyrie. Valkyrie do an okay job of resisting it. And then the frontline melee damage will go on those grapplers who do a pretty good job of blocking. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to let the witch come across the river towards the capital. And we're going to just back everybody off. And I'll send somebody else to do first strike on them. Okay, now we've got access to a couple of other units. There's a paladin. That's not going to be a lot of fun. He's in the middle rank, so he only gets 2 hits. He's also got 4 Voltons. This one is not such a problem. This one's not such a problem. The 2 in the back are, because they get 2 basically magic level abilities that can target a backline. So we'll have to see how they do. This will be a high damage squad, even though one of their units is misplaced. This ninja master, we've already looked at him. This is the messenger group right here. You can see how he's trying to head off to the edge of the map. It's also a pretty weak group. The ninjas, all of the ninjas only get 1 attack, except for the one in the front. So that's 5 attacks, plus a couple from the ninja master, for a total of 7 strikes, all hitting the front line. Any cleric group would be able to push them back pretty easily. Okay, pause. There we go. Whitman. Whitman is an archmage. Archmages are like wizards times about 3. They do area attacks with every spell. So he's going to cast 2 area attacks with a lot more damage than a ninja master would. His front line is garbage. They all get 1 spell attack each. So they have a total of 4 spells and 2 area spells. That's not so bad, except they kind of have the tendency to focus down backline stuff. Not sure what we'll throw at it. We may send Katreda over there, for example. Alright, now, who to send against that witch? She's got a lot of frontline physical damage. She can disable. Maybe Aznabel? Oh, Aznabel's off the base. Not going to send Aznabel. Katreda could be a good match because the golems will resist the stun and they'll resist the physical damage off of the grapplers. That's probably a good match. So that's my first pick for now. I don't see anybody else being an obviously better pick. Anybody that focuses on spell damage is going to kind of... they're going to lose a lot of their firepower against this group. Alright, let's see how that goes. Aznabel's just kind of chilling up there, watching the messenger leave. He'll also spot for us when the new units show up, so we'll see how bad things are. Let's go ahead and set this to attack weakest. Mostly we just want to fend off their attack. They'll probably come back at us as long as the leader's not too damaged. So, not too worried about that. They are going to end up paralyzing my cleric probably every time. Probably every single time. If they target her with shock again, yeah, they're targeting leader. That's what their battle strategy is. That turned out really well. I knocked out one of the grapplers. That's enough that I might switch who goes after them, because the enemy leader is now vulnerable to melee. So let's go ahead and do that. Katrina, I think, is at level 12. She did not need to level. She did not need to level at all. Ah, you're uh-oh. Whoa, uh-oh. Okay, this is a problem because if she attacks Julia at that angle, she'll force her to retreat towards... oh, crud. Towards enemy squads. So I do not want that to happen. I don't really like that she's getting so close to the river either. Alright, let's just take this fight on. She's going to have her back to the river, and it's not going to be fun. Wow. Is this 4 new enemy squads? Oh, wow. Enemy Rebecca. This is not going to be confusing at all. Enemy Rebecca, who's also a dragon tamer. She's got a squad of weak flyers. The only one that'll be... nope, none of them will be a problem. So the one in the very front, the one in the very back is going to do their sleep, weak attack spell, sleep spell. The dragon tamer itself is going to do 1 attack per turn. And then this gremlin and the 2 fairies are just going to do their buff debuff ability. So their damage potential is very low. They don't have enough control for me to care. So I'm not worried about that either. This group is decently strong. If they would put the worm in front, it would be strong. It would be strong. Level 13, level 12, level 12. So that's going to be a heavy hitter group. McGuile, the Raven, fairly weak. They don't have enough units to form a full squad. 2 of them are in the mid rank, so they lose 2 attacks. This gets 4 strikes and 2 spells. That's pretty low at this point. And Pai Long, sort of the same. It looks like they get 4 strikes. And that's it. What level is it? 14. Wow, level 14. So this may actually turn out really well for us. It looks like some relatively high level enemy units came in that have low firepower and low formation. So bad formation. So we're going to be able to get a good bit of experience off of them if the level difference is not too high. So first it's going to be Julia. Let's see how Julia can do. Maybe leader? No, we'll attack strongest. Because I'm going to get 2 pumpkin showers, at least, from this fight. Oh boy, this is going to do a ton of damage. If I don't lose anybody, that's going to be the victory. You got me first. You got me first. Massive damage. So the second I can retreat, I will do that. And they should run away. I can't imagine them... Ooh. So one thing that you didn't see is last time I picked up the Pager of Bane. I did a side quest to pick up the Pager of Bane. So I have 2 Ellen Pager now. If I throw this out, there's a very good chance I get 2 kills. We're going to do it. We're going to throw out Pager of Bane. Okay. Yeah, I can get at best 1 kill. Good. This went really well. This went really well. If I had set attack weakest, that dragon would have killed somebody. They're going to run away. I don't know what their angle of retreat is. If it's towards my base, hopefully I can wipe them. Okay, healing item. Looks like they've got 4 more items in total. They healed their leader. That just makes sense. Who should we send against them? Who needs to level the most? Aznabel. Leia. We'll send Leia. Leia can do it now. She can do it now. They're so weak, it's not going to matter much. We'll have her post right here. Another healing item. Another healing item. They only have 3 characters left. So that's not that great. Let's see if we can do a little trickery here and get her to leave us alone. Now we've seen a new class down here in the south, a Deanna. It's an upgraded archer, 3 shots from the back rank. I think they still get 2 in the mid rank, but this feels kind of like, oh, okay, yeah, the upgraded classes will get 3 attacks. The thing is, she does physical attacks that target the back rank first. Deanna are really good at sniping enemy leaders. Really good. So they can be very powerful for that reason. Let's see how things go. Oh, we've got Aznabel fighting this Raven group. From what I remember, it's not. Okay, this is the good Raven group. This is the good Raven group. Let's go ahead and go attack weakest. Our pumpkin dude is going to do 1 attack. Crap. He's going to do 1 attack that will cut the enemy's health in half 1 time. He blocked it, but it still did 33. Good bit of damage. And the pumpkinhead's not damaging himself with that attack. So you can actually do a more sustained campaign that way. Not sure how this fight's going to turn out. Yeah, they win. They did a lot of damage to me, so that's not too surprising. They blocked the pumpkinhead. That probably is the tipping point. Aznabel, good job, believe it or not. He's low level. I didn't expect him to beat that. Who should we send up there against that Raven? I don't want to depend too much on my higher level people. I don't want them to grab too much of the experience. Okay, I think we'll go ahead and send Isom to try to take this Raven group. Just to sort of blunt their attack. And it looks like Julia's going to get... She's going to get the result that I wanted. But we'll send... We'll send Leia down here to intercept. I said, there was a Black Knight in the northwest that's on the move. So we'll have to see where that thing comes in. Isom's ready to go. Get a field pause because we don't want him to get side attacked. Oh, he did get side attacked. Oh, well, he's still going to win. He should still win. I still get 2 attacks from the front knight, 1 from the back. 1 or 2? No, Isom will do a spell attack. And I'll get 2 shots from the archer. So most of my people are actually still fighting at pretty close to their capacity. Hitting my sustain is not that fun. But again, their damage ability is so low. I feel pretty confident about winning this fight. He leveled up off of 1 experience. Well, that's... If you're at 99, you don't want to gain more than 1 experience because it'll be wasted. Okay, so he'll take that fight immediately. Julia needs to head for here and then head here. She needs to heal up. Looks like the Dragon Tamer group is going to go heal after it got beaten. These dodging worms. I'm going to set this to... They're attacking leader. Let's attack weakest. If I can knock out 1 of these worms and leave the rest to my groups that want to level, that'll be great. That would be preferable. Looks like it's not going to happen, though. All I'm going to do is soften them. Their damage output is solid, but not as solid as mine. So they'll get kicked back. That probably puts them in range to heal if that's what they decide. Scratch that. Their angle of retreat is so weird. Even if they decide to run from here, Leia might be able to catch them. Yep. So he'll go to the mountains, which means he probably gets away because he can just fly over them. But he's going to retreat. The angles of retreat can sometimes just be so bizarre. So Bazkirk is the paladin. Tyler is the Black Knight. Wow. Okay, this is a little intimidating. He gets 2 spells in the back. The 2 chicken men, the ravens, get 2 spells in the back for a total of 6. And then the berserkers in the front get 3 strikes. So that's 9 total. This is a decently arranged group. I would put the Black Knight in the front, but this is not necessarily a wrong way to arrange the group. So let's see here. What's coming next? It's going to be the Fencer and the weak Chicken Man group. Neither of which was really intimidating. Yeah, I think maybe we send Woody to intercept. I don't expect him to defeat it. I just expect him to be able to win the fight. And if he doesn't, you know, that's fine. Suddenly that witch in the south decided to leave. She just suddenly decided to go home. Okay. Attacking weakest. Yeah, that's kind of where we are. We're just trying to deflect. We're getting so many enemy squads coming at us at the same time right now. We're losing some of the benefit of being able to heal between fights. Because they're all happening right next to each other, all these battles. So deflecting them and sending them back home, that actually gives us a lot of advantage, even if all of these enemy squads just end up coming back. Spell damage, can you 35? Ah! Close. Great job, Woody. Great job. You didn't get too banged up. And if they come back, you'll be able to take a hit. Alright, Woody. Go ahead and jump on the stronghold. Who's going to take this guy? Anybody. Alright. Leia should be able to catch this unit because it's so fatigued. So I'm going to go ahead and pin her on there. Who is healed up that I want to level? Shirley, what's your level? Level 10. Okay, she needs to get in there. She absolutely needs to get in there. She might be... She's at least tied for lowest level right now. So she needs to get in there and put up some damage. I'm a little concerned with whether the Black Knight in the west that's coming in will switch and try to hit Leia. It'd be great if she doesn't. I hope that she doesn't. Alright. Yeah, the damage is not good. If I can't do good, consistent damage, I will definitely lose this fight. I would say it's going to be really close. Depends on this combo. They're not going to be able to kill the leader. It's going to be really close. Okay, so I did win that one. And that should send them in retreat to go heal. We need to get Shirley out there doing more fights, though. I may have her take the first fight against the Black Knight. There we go. Alright, how much damage can you do? This is a great angle to approach this enemy squad because the witch in the front does less attacks. The ones in the back are going to do their fatal dance or whatever it's called. Which does a lot of damage, but it's only once. And their fatigue is so high. Yes, good. It feels like we're going to be able to come out on top. So this one is Skulled. That's great. 26 experience. Yeah, they probably should just go ahead and pursue and finish that. Go ahead and finish that so they can level. They'll be able to get another 52 experience just from finishing it. Go here. And then that should chase them off into the mountains. Wait. She's about to camp. We'll see. All right, Shirley, how are you doing? How you doing, girl? She's almost healed. I think we'll wait a second and then let her take that Black Knight. That should let us have enough time to send somebody else if she loses the fight. She'll probably lose the fight. She's a sustained group against a all-out damage group. So, very good chance she loses the fight. Let's go against weakest. Good job. Platinum D with the defense. Their damage is overall eh. I wonder what their fatigue is. It looks like they've probably been walking ever since the battle started, so there's a good chance they've got some fatigue on them. They've got levels on Shirley's group, so it's not like there's it's not like this is normal damage. They should be doing a good bit more damage, probably 50% more. Oh, too bad. I charged my pager, but there's no actions left, so I couldn't use it. So they win. Yep, they won that fight. So she did a great job of softening it. Not too worried about what happens next, as long as I can get the unit I want to attack them. Woody. Maybe? 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 I think Woody's probably still healing. Nope, he's good. He's good. Yeah, okay. Why not? Why not? We'll send Woody. And then let's send somebody else. Julia is probably still banged up. Yeah, because those pumpkin heads do a lot of damage to themselves. They do a ton. Because of the way this formation is arrayed, I might switch their formation. I'll let them heal and then I'll decide what to do about that. Woody's ready to take the fight. Have them attack. Yeah, let's attack. Let's attack weakest. Let's attack weakest. I feel like we're not going to get a kill this way, but again, we're trying to deflect all of the incoming attacks, and then we'll shift into phase 2, which is where we actually take out enemy squads piece by piece. So far, their damage coming in is quite low. Quite low. I'll check their fatigue after this. I'll be surprised if it's not pretty high at this point. Yeah, like especially that spell damage is very low. I would expect a lot more out of them. Do I win? I won. So if they decide to come back, that's going to be to my advantage. In fact, if they don't use heal items, something's going to die. They've got 2 items on hand. So we'll see what happens there. We'll go ahead and send Leia to try to hit them while they're sleeping. Who should take the Black Knight? I think Leia would be a good fit. She's already on some kind of assignment, though. Aznabel, are you healed? Aznabel's healed. We can send Aznabel. It doesn't really fit his alignment, but I feel like that's okay. Just this time. No, he's running to heal. Okay. So Aznabel can go back to camp. So this should be the last of all of the incoming attacks. We don't want to trigger these guys yet because there's just no need to. So in the south, we know we have the Diana. We're also going to have this Black Knight. So let's grab Lennis and go ahead and send her to the south. And I think we had Leia accompanying her originally. Maybe we go Shirley instead. Shirley's not at full health, but she also has sustain. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll send Shirley. If nothing else, she can take on the Black Knight. And just because I'm feeling like it, we'll send Troy down too. Troy's still a decently leveled character. He's got a magic weapon that helps him to punch through defense, so he's a good option just to have around, even though I don't plan on leveling him. Alright, Leia. So all of the spells will have to hit the back. That means I'm kind of guaranteed a triple. If I could crit the front guy, that would put him in range of splash damage. That would be nice. But we'll just see what happens. That's a kill. And the unit will end up retreating. But I should get 50. Oh, they leveled. That's right. 21 experience. That's still pretty good. Yeah, that's still pretty good for leveling. Can't really pursue that. I'm going to send her home. Yeah, you do that. You use that healing item. So who's going to take the front? I think we let Shirley take the front. Let her take the first fight. Does anybody have a lot of fatigue? The answer is no. So we'll let Shirley with her sustain take the first fight. If Shirley loses the fight, she can always just retreat straight across the river and be safe. Not to mention I've got Linus screening for her. Alright, 28 damage off of that bow. That's why Diana are so good. They're very good. Yeah, this is mostly just going to soften up the enemy leader. Oof, no crit, no crit. Ugh. That was actually quite dangerous. Quite dangerous. I can't wait to get Diana of my own. Ah, come on. Oh no. Okay. She could have crit that other Valkyrie and killed her. Because Diana are just so strong. I would imagine they have some kind of item. They have no items. So she's done. She's going to get killed here in a second. Alright, we send them back. Linus is just going to chase her down. Put an end to her. Does she retreat through the city or does she sit on it? She sits on it. Now Linus is back attacking both of these units. So that's going to be glorious. Let's have her... And they're all doing physical attacks here. So they're all going to be hitting skeletons. Let's go for... Yeah, let's go for weakest. Weakest kind of makes sense here. They've got several guys that are weak. I can probably plasma ball one of the two in the back and one-shot them with that. If you can call a combination attack a one-shot. There we go. And probably I can plasma ball the other berserker. We'll see what happens. Even if I lose the fight, I will have wiped out at least two. Wow, that was close. That was close. And I got alignment down, which is great. Even though I'm fighting kind of chaotic units, I got alignment down. Pause here. Kind of making sure I don't overlap her too much. Well, I wonder what's going to happen. I beg you, please put her out of my misery. Okay, good. So they've got a total of 4 attacks. 2 of them are going to be strong. Yeah. And then that's the last one. They didn't even manage to get my skeletons. So I'm definitely going to win this. There's a chance I take out... Oh, they got 1 skeleton. That sucks. There's a chance I take out that other grappler. Kind of hope I don't. Good. Good, good, good. Yay, Skelly level. The skeletons leveled quite a lot. 32 experience off of killing that Diana. So now she's going to liberate. Thank you. And I've got my southern city liberated. I need her back north. So I need to consider who I'm going to send south to continue the push. Let's go ahead and send Dio down there. He and Isom are kind of the same unit. Not exactly, kind of. So it would be good to split them up so my capabilities are better spread. Let's send Katrata south. She's also pretty well leveled. Having her around will help this isolated city holdout against a lot. I don't have a lot of units left that are just middling. It's kind of annoying. Aznabel is just middling. But I want to keep him in the north for farming purposes. So maybe we don't push to the west yet on the southern front. Yeah, neutral, neutral, neutral. He's a good, very chaotic neutral. So he's a good option for trying to liberate that. I think I'll send somebody down to clean up these 2 enemy squads, and then that'll be it. So Leia, you're a good option. I know you're fatigued, but go ahead and get down there. And now let's send out a scout. How's Julia? Julia's a good scout just because we like it when she takes the first attack. So if she's out in the forefront, good. I said something about changing her formation. We'll stick the dragon over here. We'll stick this pumpkin head here. Julia in the back. And this pumpkin head. Tell you what, we'll stick her over here. She'll be able to tank spells for the dragon, which will help him be a little extra tanky. And these two can switch out front and back as need be. So that'll help them have a little more sustain. And we'll stick them on the highway. What do we have? Who's coming in? Somebody's got to be coming in. Yeah, there we go. Miguel. You're the weak one, right? Yeah, you're the weak one. Not too worried about you. Linus is down here chilling. Black Knight's trying to figure out how to get home. I never signed up for this. I never wanted this. Let's see if he'll run. No, he won't run. Okay. Camp. Okay, good. Now he's going to run. Somehow I missed this dragon tamer sneaking up, but that's fine. It is tough for a Pumpkinhead group to finish off the enemy. It's tough. Because you can cut somebody's hit points in half a lot of times before they die. You got to get them down to 2 and then 1 before a pumpkin will actually kill them. So, wow. 58 with a single attack with a thrust. That's a lot. I'm still doing more damage, I think, overall, but she did a lot to me. Yeah. Wow. That's scary. That's scary. Yeah, she's headed home. Yeah, okay. So both of our... Ooh. Let's have Julia head back because I'm a little worried that this guy might be targeting her. Yeah, it looks like he is. Oh boy. Oh boy. Don't really care who takes the other fight. It's fine. He's hitting a stack. Whatever. We'll target weakest. Probably just end up driving them off. Nice. Dodge tank. Yeah, they're not doing a ton of damage, so they shouldn't have fatigue. That means that I probably just don't need to worry about this group. Please, dude, why? All you had to do was bite the same one. I should win that. Not sure how he'll react. He's got a weak unit. He may run away. Alright, Julia. I think I need to cycle your pumpkins. Yeah, we'll stick the stronger one in the front. There's another option I have with that group, and that is to have Julia put the dragon in the back to do its breath attack. That could be really useful if I decide to have her focus down a leader. That's an actual option. So who should take this fight? Shirley to level. Shirley's probably still a little banged up. But not bad, actually. What's the fatigue of the flyer? It's kind of getting there. Yeah, we'll let Shirley take it. She'll need to leave a little early because I think Woody's actually leading off a little bit on the base. That makes him very likely to end up taking fights if I just let him hit the stack. I'm locked on it. How can you side attack me when my destination is you? So I'm going to lose this fight. I have no question that I'm going to lose this fight. I'll probably just go ahead and retreat the second that I can. Anything else is just me accumulating damage. Alright, we'll get her back onto the headquarters. It should be Woody next. Woody was not at 100%, but that's okay. We'll send Aznabel. That might get him the attack after Woody. Might. It'd be great if that turned out that way. Woody, can you do it? Yeah, I think you can. You've got a level disadvantage for sure, but if nothing else, he'll soften it up. When you're attacking, when you're having your stack of units be attacked, just softening them up is more than enough. It's more than enough. Because the enemy is going to be dragged into a fight immediately after. I'll go ahead and see this one out. Taking extra damage is not so bad here. It's not so bad because my unit will be safe and there's a womp. Aznabel, sorry man. Sorry man. So one thing we haven't done yet is take a look at the shop. Let's go ahead and take a look at the shop. Balder helmet for paladins. I already have one. Rupture rose, I already have one. Blessed sword, already have it. Balder shield, I don't have. And that should be for paladins. Robe of the Wise, I have some. Balder armor, I have some. So now I should actually have access to paladins. Yeah, that should be the 4 pieces needed for paladins. Leia is about to pop out of her fatigue. We'll go ahead and break camp and then have her move on this guy. That way she gets the advantage of hitting a sleeping unit. And it's the rear of their formation. That's fine. I'd kind of like to be able to triple tech their leader. But their formation doesn't really allow for that anyway. I should be able to double tech it. There we go. Little splash. Little splash never hurt my damage. I don't think that puts it in range of dying this time. Yeah. Leia's underleveled, so I win the fight. They didn't get to do very much, so that's a great fight for me. That's why even if their fatigue is pretty high, it's good to go ahead and hit them while they're asleep. They will lose so many actions in that fight. You're probably going to end up putting them in a near-death state with all your free hits. Items. I think Tyler has 2 or 3 more items. Nope, that's the last one. Great. He used more than I thought. Yeah, items can make enemy squads really tanky. They're not doing too bad damage to me. I don't want to take much more of this. I've got one knight who's going to lose about half of his health to the next axe strike. But other than that, they're not doing too much to me. Okay, good. So anything other than a crit. Yeah, that's... Should I follow through? Yeah, I can kill... Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we go ahead. If I have to, I can put that weak knight into a protected spot for the next attack. This is very good. Very, very good. Okay, so I didn't have them pinned against the river. That means I can just send her down to heal up. And then she can clean up those 2 skull squads at her convenience. Troy will stay in the south for security. Dio will stay in the south for security. And otherwise, it's just for Leia to operate down here. Pick up some experience. I might end up triggering these 2 units in the west just so I can take that city and use it to stage. Because having these flyers come across the mountains at me over and over, it's getting a little bit annoying. Because I can't pursue them. If they lose a fight, they just end up retreating onto or beyond the mountains, and I can't hunt them down that way. So we'll see. We'll see. Here comes what's his face? What's his face? The fencer, Pylon. He's in for a really sad surprise because he's got enough fatigue. By the time he gets to my capital, it's going to debuff him a little. Which one are you? You're the weak one. The weak one. Who can focus? You know what? Aznabel can take this fight. Hopefully he'll be able to focus on one unit enough that he'll be able to knock them out. Okay, I'm changing my mind. I want him to take the fencer. So instead, Julia, are you healed? This is a good match for Julia. So this formation has a big problem with it, my formation. And that is the pumpkins and the dragon can't target the same thing. Not unless it's the leader and they're all set to ranged stuff. Yeah, that makes it an issue. That makes it an issue. Maybe I should have put the other pumpkin in the front also and put the dragon in the back. But it doesn't matter at this point. We'll just attack strongest, do as much damage as possible. That'll delay how long, that'll increase their recovery time so they won't be able to come back as soon. Might actually lose this fight. The next pumpkin attack should only do about 30. Yeah, he blocked it, so 15. Yeah, I'm probably going to lose this fight. I did a lot of damage, but they're doing decent damage. So... Nope, I win. I win. And that's okay. But as you can see, the way that the enemy unit retreated, I've got no options now. He just leaves. I can't chase him down. So Aznabel, go ahead and get on this guy. Go early so I've got flexibility. And let's have Dio, because he's a tough guy. He's strong enough. We'll have him poke. We'll have him go up here. I don't know if that'll trigger an enemy unit or not, but we'll see. I think there's probably a treasure there too. Alright, Aznabel. I wanted him to take this fight because he can hit leader and just demolish him. It'd be great if my pumpkin head went first, but he won't. I think typically the front line will always go first, and then the mid rank, and then the back rank. Here we go. Skull. So now let's target weakest. Too bad he didn't hit the other guy. That's actually vulnerable to stacking damage with the physical attacks, but still, this turns out pretty well for us. Pumpkin heads are great. The only thing I could wish for from them is that they could do better in the midline. But if they did better in the midline, they'd be just unbeatably strong. So it's probably fine the way they are. Okay. The weak air unit should be cycling in. Or wait, is that the strong one? That's Miguel. Zeppelin the flying unit. Okay. Yeah, that's a strong unit. Maybe we send one of our strongs against them just to try to knock out a worm. I am a little tired of him just constantly coming back. Here comes the dragon tamer again. Alright. We'll send Isom against the flyer. We'll send Linus against the dragon tamer. Linus doesn't particularly care if they get a crit on one of her skeletons. So she's a pretty good fit for that. And how's Leia look? Leia, are you full healed? You're full healed. Go ahead and wipe out one of these groups. We'll take the Black Knight first. And what about to the west? Anything new? No? Okay. Alright. There we go. We're going to target weakest in the hope that that lets me stack on something and finish it. Probably not. Oh well. The middle knight could put some of his damage to the left. If he does, I'm still going to need a crit to finish this thing off. No crit. Yeah, okay. So I'll win the fight, and their unit is in rough shape. I'm in pretty great shape. No question about it. I win this fight. But I didn't manage to put one of their units out. If he'll come back at me, good. I can finish him with a different unit. Yeah, he's going to go home. So the enemy AI is behaving more wisely now. If they're weak, they send their units back to heal. So at some point, I'm going to have to launch an offensive instead of just constantly fending off their strikes. I think let's target... You know what? Let's target leader. If we can target leader here with plasma ball, not only is it going to splash really well, but if we can skull this... There we go. If we can skull this, that's going to make it a lot easier to finish it off. We shouldn't get a second plasma ball. That gremlin's probably going to put one of my back line to sleep. Nope, good. We'll get another plasma ball, so we'll be able to finish her off this time. Plasma ball! Oh, she blocked it. Ah! Why? Well, let's see what she does. Does she have a heal item? If nothing else, I can burn one of her heal items. Oh. Oh, this could be great. She has to move south to get around there. Flow. That's not... Okay. Nope, it's not going to matter. Ah. We'll have to send Linus back. It almost worked, but she got a spell block to mitigate half the damage. This, on the other hand, is only going to go really well for me. Yeah, these are good targets for them to be taking out. I'll get decent experience. Yes, 41, that's great. There's a level up. Decent experience, not too much damage in return. Enough that I can go ahead and send her against the other squad down here. Book of Bane. Okay, first Linus, go home. Second, Leia, lock the unit. Now, are we close enough to see anything? Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm pretty sure there's a squad over here. Yes, there is. There's a standing Raven here. Okay, yeah. That group can put out a good bit of damage, but not too much. The leader's exposed. Not too worried about that. The Sorceress, what does she have? Free Sia. Wow, that's weak. That's weak. I think we target weakest. I don't know that it's going to make a lot of difference. At least I'm going to have to cycle. Yeah, I should probably retreat after I do my spells. They put way too much damage into me. Worst case here would be to lose a knight or a Valkyrie just because I was trying to be too risky cleaning up a unit. The Witch's Den is off really close to enemy headquarters, so I'm not going to be able to take advantage of that. Probably I'll wait for her to fatigue up and then I'll send Leia back in. Speaking of fatiguing up, is Aznabel ready to go? Aznabel is ready to go. Aznabel is going to go. So is there anything I can do to especially... Nah, I think they're going to have a weak unit vulnerable no matter which angle I attack from. Dio, do you spot anything else? Bracer of Protection. Sounds like that could be good. He just happens to spot all of these units. Looks like she's going up. Is she going here to heal? She is, right? Oh, Dio. Oh, Dio. Right there, buddy. Sometimes you can take massive advantage of the AI by getting close to them on the other side of a river and then they have to path to you. And pathing to you involves going a long way around. And by the time they get to you, if at all, they're fatigued up and so on. And obviously it leaves whatever city they were guarding unprotected. So this could be a really hilarious way to clean up a unit with almost no effort whatsoever. It's going to happen. You know, it's a console game from before online updates could happen or patching. So if you find a way to take advantage of the AI, it's going to be there. It's going to be there forever. He didn't get too banged up, did he? No, that's great. That's great. So he should be able to finish that. This guy is not going after Dio. He's not going to go all the way around. But depending on how much time he's spending on the city, he may end up fatiguing. Which could be useful and hilarious. All in one. Oh, a block. Are we going to get a pumpkin kill? That would be great. If games from this era had... Oh, okay. had achievements, that would have to be an achievement. Kill a unit with a pumpkin. Very good. Show me some levels. Oh, for sure. 74 experience? Yeah. And they still need to level. They should still be a bit behind. Perfect. 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 Aznabel might get ganked. That's not great. Yeah, he's going to get ganked. So we'll have him go ahead and take the unit head on. And in case he does not win that, let's have Woody go in and back him up. And if this guy beats both of them, whatever. What can I say? This is the weak one, so that's good. Attacking weakest. Oh, I might be able to focus down one of the side guys. If only they will hit one of the side guys. Pumpkin? Pumpkin? Really? Alright. I think attack weakest might mean that a pumpkin will always attack a unit that has the highest hit points, because that means he'll do the most damage. That's not really what you want to do with the attack weakest strategy, so They got generally bruised up instead of having something specific bruised up. So we know what they're going to do. Run, heal, come back. Yeah, he's going west this time instead of north. Tell you what, let's take that as an opportunity. Surely you need to level. Go here. Who else? Woody did not get in combat, so he'll go also. And what do I need to liberate? Positive. Shirley should be able to do that. Who else is here? Julia? Is Julia healing? Nope. She's going to go too. That leaves headquarters pretty bare. It'll be... Well, not really. Linus is a beast by herself. I summon Aznabel. That's fine. So while that's going on... Is this guy fatiguing up? He actually is accumulating fatigue. Okay. It's going to take forever, but he is actually accumulating fatigue. This one is almost there. I think we can go ahead and send Leia if she is healed. And she is. Go ahead and get it. Camp, 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 camp. Yeah. Sometimes things just work out. We're hitting weakest. Wow, they almost all recovered. That sucks. That sucks. But the back ones had to either consume their only action to recover or didn't wake up. So the back ones won't act at all this time. That's a kill. That's a double. Not bad. Not bad. Yep. Okay. So they got about 17 each for that. Does she actually need to finish this? Level 11. She can level more. That'll be helpful. That'll be helpful. All right, so a double will, oh well, a triple will definitely kill the back. The splash is going to be pretty strong. There it is. There it is. The splash difference between a double and a triple tech is quite high. Yeah, triple techs do a lot more splash damage. All right, very good. All right, now this mountain range here. Who needs to liberate? It needs to be Shirley. So let's try to get her to take the first fight. He's probably going to hit Woody first. We'll see. Yep. Weakest, I guess that's best. I kind of just want to win the fight. I can let him soften it up too, I guess. Yeah. This is a really... I guess this is a fine formation for this fight. Every unit on both sides can only hit one possible target. So both sides are just going to end up kind of generally losing hit points. It doesn't really resolve everything, and both sides just want to back off to heal. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Oh, is he not? Oh, he's not. Okay. Okay, Shirley. You move to the unit. And then, can I get you to... No, I can't. Okay. Let's have these two go ahead and move towards the city. I do not want them to take it. So I'll have to be careful that I don't let them take it, but I want them off of the mountain range. And let's have somebody poke. Let's make it Isom. Isom can do a little poke here. He may end up intercepting something. That would be okay. It's not the worst thing. And this is probably another case where not much gets resolved. Attack weakest, please. Not that it matters. The dragon has some discretion who to hit. The others don't. That was good. That lets me stack damage. The Valkyrie. Oh. Yeah, I forgot they can do that sometimes. This turns out really well for me. In fact, I may have Shirley just pursue them, because her sustain is a really bad match for their for their inability to punch through. Like, damage accumulates on them, it doesn't accumulate on me. I end up winning. This guy's doing a hilarious dance that will eventually have him ambushed and killed. Okay, Dragon Tamer. Do I prefer someone else to take the Dragon Tamer fight? Yeah, Linus should take that fight. She should take that fight because she can double tech, wipe out the leader. So we'll have Isom just chill here for a second. Leaves the capital a little vulnerable, but I'm dealing with the flyer in the north. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. The only other flyer's to the west, so I should be able to screen and intercept if I have to. Attack from behind. Not good for you. We're hitting weakest still. That's good. That might mean hitting the leader with the dragon. I'm not sure. So they pounded my dragon. Yeah, a couple of crits would put him pretty vulnerable. But they're spreading their damage out. That's good for me. So, can I get 11 on a worm? I can get more than 11. Hey! Nice block, worm. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, 40 experience for killing one of their guys. They need more experience than that. Oh no, she lost the fight. Tell you what, once we capture this northern city, I will visit the two cities that I will hold. We're going to hit leader. Again, so I only have to get 51... No, I'm sorry. 56 damage average on this spell to be able to finish her. That's actually going to change the math a bit because her spell is going to be weaker than it was. If I'm lucky, one of my skeletons will knock out that fairy. Come on. Yeah. If nothing else, that will make her much easier to hit in the future. Oh no. Well, alright. I guess at least I got one of their things. How annoying. Oh, I might have her over a barrel, so to speak. I might be able to chase her into fleeing mode. Yeah, you guys are in trouble. You don't know it, you're in trouble. It doesn't reduce their damage by that much, but it does increase my ability to focus my damage quite a bit. There are fewer targets for me to hit. I'm expecting a heal on the dragon, and that's it. I should be able to win this fight. Yep. You lose. So I think from here I'll have her go ahead and get the city so that the other two can actually move. Oh, surely. Yeah, she needs to get off of her fatigue too. Oh, Linus wasn't chasing. Oh, that sucks. If she goes up, there it is. She triggered the Ninja Master. I think that's a very negatively aligned squad, right? But isn't it a bunch of wizards or something? Yeah, it's negatively aligned. I don't really want her to take it. We'll see if it will return to its position if I retreat. Yep. Okay. Oh, did something happen, Zeppelin? You having a problem there, Zeppelin? Oh, crud. Dio. Didn't expect that. Okay. Well, this is a fight to the death, you know. You're on the river. They didn't add the option for air units to retreat across rivers. I went ahead and stuck a Blessed Sword on Dio because I wanted him to be able to do decent damage. So now he has a little bit of defense penetration. He'll be able to put out good damage every fight. Oh, I've got sustain. And you're just a bunch of chicken men. Dio? There we go. Yeah, magic swords and stuff can still get blocked or parried or whatever to do 0 damage. But boy, when they hit, they get their damage through. It's pretty tough to stop magic weapon users. That was a bad move, chicken man. If I were to not pause after the fight, the whole pause glitch, pause bug would come into play, and they could probably escape. But I don't have any incentive to do that. Definitely not. Not when I'm putting them down to this extent. Actually, I do. I don't really want Dio to pick up all the experience. So there's a good chance I kill something. Nope, not quite. Not quite. Okay, yes, quite. This might allow them to wander away. If they can get far enough away, they might be able to get out of my range. I also had another thought with Dio, so we'll go ahead and operate on him while we're over here. A healing item. That was your answer? Was a healing item? I tried to save you. I tried to let you go. Slice? Yeah, that chicken man should be dead. Should be dead. You're just not very bright, chicken man. Dio. Yep. Yep. I'm going to try to let this guy go. Anybody can take this guy out. Any squad. Even beat up, they should be able to win. If he will go away and heal, that'll be great. So how about you go away? I feel pretty confident I know what's going to happen here. Now, if I don't kill the leader this time, that would be stupid of me. So let's go ahead and at least try to put him down. They're suddenly getting a good bit of damage against me again. Pretty good on my part. Another level. Excellent. They won. They must have had a good bit of fatigue when they returned to base, because they were not doing a lot of damage to me. That was not happening. Well, look, man. You made your choice. I did what I could for you. And this is where we are. You'll get one thunder bullet on my archer, I guess. Oh, okay. And then I'll snickety snack you to death. I like it. I like it. I didn't want the experience here, but it was okay. Apparently my cleric needed a little. Balder armor. I didn't buy that. No, I bought the shield. Okay, thank goodness. So, how much closer to the edge can I get? Because I think if I get closer to the edge... Oh, wow. That will increase the amount of time that unit spends walking around. And it'll increase how fast he fatigues. Could be wrong. We'll see. So next, I think we try to trigger the Ninja Master and get him to come after us. The two units I would want to take that would be Leia and Shirley. Shirley's busy at the moment, but she might be a good option for that. She should be able to trigger him from the north. We'll take Leia just because she's going to be able to triple magic tech them. And I'll put her right here. Good. Because hopefully that will cause the Ninja Master to walk around that corner of the mountain and then engage her. And if she loses, she'll go to the northeast, which is not a problem. But if he loses, he'll go to the southwest. And I might be able to pick him up from there. Yeah, there's a chance that will put him in a terrible position I can take advantage of. Nom 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 nom. So who should be there to follow up? I guess Isom. Yeah, we'll let Isom kind of move close. He can take the second hit. So we moved into a phase where we have a lot more initiative than the enemy does. They've got that dragon tamer that's coming down. But other than that, they don't have any loose units that they're going to send after us. The fights come as I take them. Can you do it, Leia? Can you give me that dude's head? Give me his Hanya mask. I would say yes. I would say yes indeed. Should be able to skull him here in just a second. I'm surprised she doesn't have a ton of fatigue. Walking up from the south that way. There we go. Not bad. Triple on the or double tech on the left side with a little splash. I will absolutely win the fight without any question. And I skulled them, so my damage taken is actually pretty minor too. Not too worried about it. Let's go ahead and have her go back. She's going to be facing that insane dragon tamer that apparently gets to have a like a super critical after she gets buffed. So maybe Aznabel takes the fight against the paladin. This could be a good matchup. We're going on leader. That should be obvious. Wow, 27. So I got 53 damage out of the hammer attacks. That's probably enough to win the fight by itself. Because the Dragon Tamer, I think, only is going to get the one attack. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she gets two. She'll have to crit the next one to be able to win. And even then, it's not going to happen. Yes, good. No more buffs. And I don't have to worry about there being fairies in the back line while I'm chasing this down, using their magic missile and finishing off a skeleton. I was not able to finish her off. But I killed another of her fairies. She's getting closer and closer to the point where she's the only viable target left. And that will make it where she's incapable of fighting anyone. Woody can take a fight against the paladin also. So maybe let's cycle him down. I'm not sure what the fastest way is over. I feel like it's there. We'll go ahead and let that happen. And come down here, Aznabel. We're going to try to pull that paladin down. I sure don't want Linus to take it, because that paladin will kill their undead permanently if he gets the last hit on them with his sword. Katrina, I haven't paid any attention to her. She just does such a good job of fighting, even when she's underleveled. I don't have to pay attention to her. She does fine. Okay, Aznabel, this is going to depend on whether you're able to focus a lot of damage on the paladin. Should be able to. Should be able to. The pumpkin won't hurt. This is a good angle of retreat for me. It's not the best possible, but it's pretty good. Alright. Very good, Aznabel. Very good. The pumpkin's actually not going to do a lot of damage. So I think I'm actually going to switch strategy just for a second. Attack strongest. Just because I want to get more damage out of it. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Alright, we can still do it. Yeah, I actually critted him into the back where he healed himself. But I've still got physical strikes to put on him. There it goes. Yeah, that one berserker needs a little more, but that's more for me to deal with by cycling him after the fight. I should win. Yep. I win. I can take another fight like that if I cycle the berserker. I don't really want to. I don't see a point in fighting in a suboptimal way, so I just won't. Yeah, let's go ahead and send him in to take care of that. It's asleep. We want to take it out while it's asleep. So let's put this in the front just because we're probably not going to lose any damage that way. We'll lose some defense, but the pumpkin has more hit points right now, so that won't end up harming us actually. So next we've got to attack that super duper magic user group sitting on the city. We can let the Dragon Tamer come out and probably finish her off. The magic user, we can bring Shirley down from the north to hit her. That's not too bad. That was pretty good. That was a decent amount of experience. The Pumpkinhead is actually one of the highest level units in this squad. Satan's Bulova. Great. That's the axe for Black Knights. That's the axe for Black Knights. You can find it as a treasure on the map, but getting one as a drop is nice. That way if I forget for some reason, we can still pick it up. We can still get the class. Okay. So the Dragon Tamer is heading out. I think I'm going to go ahead and send Shirley down here to the city Sichidarwe. That's such a Chinese sounding city name. She's not going to liberate it. That's going to be for Linus to do. But she should be able to clear the city. I think we can almost move into mop up. Wow. Yeah, once we beat those two blocker units, we can really just start moving into mop up. Not too bad. Not too bad. I kind of wanted this group to be here to accept the magic attacks because they'll do an okay job of resisting. Largely that cleric. However, I'm going to be dealing magic damage myself. This is probably not the best group to take the fight. Yeah, I'm probably going to lose just because I can't put out enough damage. Even with some dual attacks, it's not really going to go my way. What I need is a physical group that can focus down one unit and put a lot of damage on it. I got 1 experience. That's not the worst thing in the world. Isem's a good choice. He has knights, which means I more or less want his group to go positive alignment. So I think we'll go ahead and send him over that way. Also, since Linus has to be the one to liberate it, we'll send her too. Oh, I've got that stupid dragon tamer coming in. You know what? Let's let somebody else take that. Okay, there we go. Now, Aznabel, you should be able to take care of this. I've still got that pumpkin in the front, which is, you know, but he'll get 2 attacks from that position. That's a good thing. We're hitting leader, right? Good. Smack? Not a smack. So my magic spell will be able to hit the leader. My physical attacks have to hit the gremlins, which is fine unless they dodge. Pumpkin Smash will hit the leader, making her very weak. Overall, all I'm gonna really achieve is softening them. Too bad. They're going to want to retreat now. And they'll be able to do it. So Aznabel, go ahead and heal up. Aznabel is turning into a really good source of damage. He's turning into a really solid damage dealer. But he's not quite there. Oh, he fatigued so much that he decided to hang out in town? Ah, I'm back. Okay, who's moving? What's happening? Okay, they're headed to take that city. Surely can put a little damage on those magic type parties, just not really do enough to matter. I'll send her down. She might be able to smack something around. The dragon's there if nothing else. Julia might be an okay answer to that magic user. She might be able to stun him, which would be Valiant Mantle. That's another piece of the Black Knight equipment. So that's good to pick up. Yeah, the witch might be able to do what I need to stop the an archmage from doing a big area attack on me. We'll let her stop. We're going to let Isem take the initial fight. Isem, go against Whitman. And hopefully he doesn't retreat into that ninja master. There should be enough space that doesn't happen. So I think I can win this fight. I'm just not sure what the aftermath is going to be. Yeah, that archer, she's going to take a lot of spell damage. Unfortunately. My cleric should be able to tank some of the archmage's spell. So that's actually pretty good. And the archer will do an okay job of tanking it. There goes one. Put some damage out. You could have had a kill, archer. You could have had a kill. If nothing else, I took out one of their casters. That reduces the amount of meat in between me and the enemy leader. That's good stuff. So do I let him take the follow-up attack? Let's put Linus on fake Rebecca, false Rebecca. Ice him. How about you chill? Just for a second at least. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Ah, Shirley. Shirley comes in. Remember me? I guess. So they healed one person. Let's hit weakest in the hopes that we can knock out that wizard in the center. They're doing not horrible, not amazing damage to me. And I will be able to heal some of it off. A little bit of splash there. Ugh. The enemy might actually be able to out-damage me. That would not really be a surprise. Especially with that Crag Press doing like 40 or so damage. 40 plus damage. That's okay. Ah, good. Finally. I might let her hunt this down and finish it. I think she's reduced the targets enough that my damage focus will be able to come through. Oh, come on. That's the danger of leaving skulls around. Yeah, she probably needs to retreat from this so she doesn't get too banged up. It's either retreat or lose. One. There's my heal. And so that's my first round of attacks. That's probably where I should leave. I'm not going to get another heal. I'll get like one more Valkyrie melee and one more spell. It's not really to my advantage to take that. So where do you go this time? Out of the fight. She's out of the fight for all intents and purposes. Isom, wake up and move. Just move where you are. It'd be great if I could get Julia on that fight. I want to test my theory out, but that's probably not going to happen. Oh, come on. Why? Why? It shows what a good position I'm in, that I can take a couple of side flanks and not really be in danger of losing anything or losing a city. So what do we get here? This is really weak. It'd be great if I can leave after this without killing that wizard in the front row. I should have taken the Crag Press. Oh well. She's just here to liberate anyway. Wow, that Crag Press. He was able to defeat me even in his terrible position. Yes, good. So how is she arranged? That's suboptimal. Whatever. If the dragon goes before my witch, do you get the kill? No, you don't. Okay, so I'll be able to prevent her spell, and that's it. I think he gets 2 spells in this position, and that's about it. Paralyzed? Good. Yeah, Julia can hunt that down, or Shirley can, either one. I guess I'll let Shirley do it. I kind of prefer that. So is he in... He's not in retreat mode. He's in attack mode. Okay. Well, let's just chill. Let's see what happens. Julia's going to hit the Dragon Tamer, which is not what I want, but it's fine. I can go on Leader. Yes, if I stun her, they won't get... Nah. Whatever. If I stun her, she won't be able to block. That'll be nice. What's next? Didn't put me to sleep. Ooh, 5 damage. Impressive. Come on, dragon. Yeah, you can't block or dodge when you're paralyzed, so witches are also a bit of a way to mitigate units that like to block and dodge a lot. Unfortunately, a lot of those are negative aligned, and witches need to fight positive aligned stuff to be able to keep their alignment in the way they need to progress. Bye. That's an okay amount of experience, so it's not terrible that he took that fight. Let's see, Julia is still chasing the dragon tamer. Is that right? To make sure she's not going for the city. How awful would that be? Alright, Linus, head for the city. And Shirley, head for the city. That north city is totally unoccupied. So I have to be careful that that paladin doesn't wander onto it. Let's send a couple of caretakers up there. By way of the mountains. Yeah. I've got skulls. Aha! Aha! Oh. I can't see him. But there's a chicken man up there. So I said when we took some... I think I said when I took that city, I would go in and visit the cities. Whoops. I've got 3 cities now. So once Woody gets up there, we'll visit all the cities. As for cleanup, I think this is negative aligned stuff. So maybe we'll let Shirley take that once she heals off. Isom, get on the city, please. And Julia can do a little cleanup. Yeah, let's go weakest. It'll be nice if the dragon and the pumpkins will stack. Apparently not. Having a large unit in here with the pumpkins actually makes it really tough to use them. Because if they're on the side like this, they can't stack their damage with the dragon very well. If they're in the back, they self-damage, and he can't cover them very well. So it's not a good combination. Something like a black dragon in this group could be fun. It could be a lot of fun, but I think the formation would not end up being very effective. Aha. So what do you have for me? Harold the Chicken Man. Interesting. Weak. So both he and the other 2 guys in the back are all going to get a single physical strike. And the 2 knights in the front will get 4 more. So that's 7 physical strikes, and that's it. Today is a day of interruptions, apparently. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move... which one? Katrada? We'll go ahead and move Katrada up here, kind of as a forward base. This is going to be our forward base from now on. We've got like 1 person that needs to be... No, 2. There's one up there as well. 2 enemy units that are not skulls that need to be KO'd. No problem there. That's not actually going to be hard for us to handle. Let's send Woody to try to take care of this paladin. Woody. Paladin. There we go. And someone more positively aligned. I guess we'll move Leia forward to try to knock out that Ninja Master group. And I think that will get most of it for us. I think that'll get most of it. Let's go ahead and do the towns while we are here. Asnabel. Lotus is so cruel. Did you see the Balmalkans? Lotus used them as cannon fodder. They're not treated as human beings. Please don't hurt those nice Balmalkans. She's a nice girl. She's a nice girl. She just has annoying upspeak. Alright, Isom, why not? Isom. What are you guys doing here? I don't think there's anything around here that would interest you. Oh, I see. You're trying to trick your enemies. Well, be careful. They might have a smart guy, like me. And then Troy. Troy. It's been 10 years since Lotus pushed their religion on us. In order for Lotus to invade Zenobia, Nerdum was destroyed and Platinus was conquered. What a cruel word. Alright, Woody, what can you do? Show me what you got. You can probably soften them a bit. Yeah, everybody's damage is going to be split, so... And I don't have sustain. So probably this is the last time he fights this group. Without fatiguing it. Not quite sure who I think will win. Dodge? Okay. That means I win. Yeah, 2 dodges. That means I win. I will definitely at least switch the worms out. Because the guy on the right has to take 4 physical strikes. The guy on the left takes 2. That's a lot. That's why their hit points look different. How's the fatigue here? It's only middling, really. Yeah, let him get down there a little bit. Let him gain some fatigue and then sleep it off. That'll heal the worms a little. What do you think, Woody? Show me what you got, Woody. That's good enough. Sleep. All right, Leia. I want to make sure she doesn't accidentally grab the paladin fight. That would be the problem. Okay, and you move against Fox. Except you're a little fatigued. Let's go ahead and camp that. And how is Julia? How's her health situation? It's pretty good, actually. It's pretty good overall. I'll let her chill there. Aznabel can go ahead and come down. We'll have to be very careful because there is an enemy flyer out there. Not that one. Not the dancing dude, but up here. We'll have to be careful that something else doesn't get loose and come after me. How are we doing? How are we doing? Oh, I'm going to have to cycle him again. And what he's doing, okay. Alright, give me a dodge, give me a dodge. Ow. Yeah. Woody is actually going to end up being the weak link here. Although he'll kill with his next spell. So that's pretty good. Just cycle the worms and he should be fine to continue. The question is, does he end up butting into anything else by accident? So I think I'd like Aznabel to go after that northwest city to take on the units there. I think he'll actually do okay against them. Okay, so we get the double tech on the left. That's not really where I would want it by any means. Hopefully this will give us better results. Probably one of the knights will hit left this time. I'm not sure if I'll end up killing anything, but I will end up weakening quite a bit. Yep, there it goes. Double tech on the right this time, where it'll do better damage, where it should have been in the first place. Nothing killed, everything weakened, and I didn't take much damage. That's not a bad fight. And they're stacked. Yeah, pretty much anything would be better than this. This is okay. It's just some weak stuff that's left over. The question is whether I can finish it. Oh no, he did 1 hit point worth of damage. In that way, they are actually stronger than witches. They can do at least 1 hit point of damage. That didn't level me. It was like 30 experience and it didn't level me. So I think they're probably in. Another Satan's Bulova. That's 2 off of combat so far. And there's at least 1 buried around here somewhere. We may have access to Black Knights after this level. That would be pretty crazy. Okay, good. That knocks out 2 of their attacks. Tank 1. Sort of tank 1. He blocked it, so that was good. That should be a kill. There's another kill. Yeah, going forward, they're only going to get 1 attack per fight, unless he turns to the side. Or yeah, 100 experience on the worm. Yes, that's a level up. The other guy got 90. 89, whatever. So that was a strong level up for them. He did turn to the side. He may be able to get into the back. Yeah, he might be able to do spell damage on Woody. That's not what I wanted to see. Yep. So we got to be careful. We don't want him to accidentally end up in another fight after this one. Something terrible happening, like Woody getting killed. Arm it. Okay, Woody, can you escape? Go this way. And then go to the forward base. That turned out well. I'm happy. I'm very happy. I do need to plan someone to go down the south route and take out the sorceress down there and liberate that city. I'll probably do that after I've already liberated everything in the north. Just so that I'm sure there's not some units hanging around the enemy headquarters that are going to come and bite me in the butt. Not bad. 50 experience. Yes, please. This group is, my group is okay right now in terms of the damage output that it can come up with. Yeah, not bad. It's going to get impressive once they class up. When they become the next tier of Valkyrie that does area damage, and all three of them are triple teching and doing spells every fight, yeah, it's going to be impressive. And having the paladins in there for tanking is, you know, that's going to be just another piece of the impressive pie there. Is he actually leaving? Whoa, uh-oh. Something happened. I triggered something. Yep, she's leaving. She's leaving. So Dio's going to have to actually get on there. Do I have exposed cities? Those two, including my headquarters. I don't think they're going to be able to take the headquarters. I'm sending Dio, but yeah, that's probably a good fit. All right, so that's probably a fair match there. I don't know where this guy's going. Is he coming at it? Okay, whatever. Oh, he got too fatigued. Oh, that's a good chance. I need to jump on him too. Shirley, are you here? Yes, you are. Get down here. Just go for the city. This guy, what is he showing me? Yeah, okay, we can nuke him. Linus is a good match to that. Does she have to take this city? No, that's a positive city. We'll send Aznabel. We'll send Aznabel up this way. And just to be super duper duper careful, we'll send Isom up this way. Just to make sure we don't end up losing that city. Okay, this is good. Dio's he's in a bad spot in terms of being able to retreat if this goes wrong. But it's not going to go wrong. This is not going to go wrong. Not for me. There's a crit. So it seems like every unit they had left has taken off. They're moving towards my capital. If I do have any enemy units behind me, they're absolutely going to get to the headquarters. I don't think that's going to happen. Maybe just to satisfy my paranoia, I'll send Troy that way. But if there's anything other than these three units, the 2 chicken men and this sorceress group, then I'll see them pretty soon. They will move out into my vision range pretty soon. So we'll know. Here in a second, we're going to know exactly what we're dealing with. Yeah, Dio, go ahead and clean up. These guys are actually much stronger in this formation than the other way. If the fairy would buff the dragon could be a threat. But as it is, let's put it on weakest. Hopefully they'll finish off that fairy. I really don't want her buffing the dragon. Snick. One more fight will do it. Block. Wow. Blocking that dragon with your sword. You've got to be a complete boss to block a dragon with your sword. Parrying their whole face with your little katana. Okay, paranoia has been satisfied. They've only got one unit I'm worried about. That's that one. And that's just because he's red. Balder armor. Okay, for paladins. Good. That's just because he's loose. He's not a flyer. You can see him walking. So he's not a full flying unit. That makes him a lot easier to deal with. My formation's not good. Oh well. Just gonna have to accept it. At least that means I'll have a fresh frontliner I can cycle in when I want to. Also, I'm gonna get 2 pumpkin attacks. Come on, spell, 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 28. I should get another physical hit, right? Alright. Let's do it. Yes, spell, that should be enough. Yep. If he had blocked it, he might have survived by 1. Oh, come on. Come on, Aznabel. So we'll switch the formation a bit and let Aznabel heal up. Very good. 26 on one of those guys. I think by clearing this out, they'll be about on par as far as levels. Yeah, they'll chase this down and finish it. But he needs to heal up first. And Aznabel, let's get your formation into a little bit more effective of a position. There we go. All right, Shirley, your turn. What are you going to do for me, Shirley? Linus needs to capture or liberate this city down here. We'll go ahead and get her in motion. Prilgi? Whatever. And I wonder if Dio can actually liberate that southern city. He's pretty positively aligned. We'll take a look at him. Picking on my girls, man. They're probably targeting weakest because they are not hitting the dragon. They're putting all their physical hits on the back. Are these guys fatigued at all? Yeah, let's hit leader. Let's hit leader. My damage is very so-so. And theirs is much better. I will definitely lose this fight. Without like a massive dragon critical. Okay, this helps. Without a massive dragon critical, I... Ah! Cut that. I didn't say anything. Whoa, Shirley. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa there. Whoa. She almost made me really sad. I'm not sure if attacking the leader is also attacking weakest or not. Oh, thank goodness. Give me a chance to heal that. That fatal dance or whatever move that grapplers do in the back row, it can crit. And when it does, boy does it crit. I thought I was hitting leader. Oh well, this is okay. I'm sustaining through it. So, but I thought I was hitting leader. Maybe I thought I was hitting leader and I screwed it up again. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look. Up. Okay. An archer. There's a Diana on this map, and the boss is an archer. Yeah, that'll be dead soon. Dio's alignment is very lawful. That's actually... He's so lawful it's becoming a problem. So we'll peg it at around 80. Yeah, we'll go ahead and let him try for it. And then put it on here. See if that works. Don't fail me. Don't fail me, Dio. Liberated. Very good. All right. Dio, you did great. Thanks, man. I was just trying to make you proud. Yeah. Oof. Technically they could fatal dance this one and crit. Oof. I can't take any more hits though. I'll have to retreat before their frontliner. Oh no, good. Oh good, 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 good. I always forget about healing for some reason. I guess it's not wrong to be that way. Like, being really careful about what kind of damage you have coming your way. But it does make me wrong a lot. I don't like being wrong a lot. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm still sustaining fine. It's surprising me, but I'm still sustaining fine. Oh, uh-oh. Troy reached the destination. So when I take this city, that's going to cause that guy to seek out a different city. Linus liberated. We've got 2 more cities I need to visit. Yeah, he's going to seek out another city. He might try to head for my capital. That's not what I want. He might try to head for that undefended city in the northeast. Also, I do not want that. So what are we hitting? Yeah, we're hitting leader. I don't know why they've been double teching those guys in the back. There must be... Oof. There must be some way where a backline unit can consume another person's action as part of their own, in terms of how it's coded. Okay, and I'll get another heal, and I'll get another 1 or 2 spells. Okay, that turned out well. Yeah, one of my people is kind of weak. I think I'll cycle that Valkyrie and let the cleric be exposed. I do not like that. I do not like the way that looks. Or... No, I need a chaser. I got a chaser. Alright. We'll do it. We'll put the unit leader in a vulnerable spot. And just to make sure, we'll go ahead and stick ISOM up here to make sure that guy's not targeting it. Just for it being empty. Dio's cleaning up in the south. Probably send him treasure hunting here in a second. Snick and 1 more snick. That's what we wanted. Alignment down. It's good that he's kind of at the point where he can start going alignment down. So let's resolve this guy here, and then guess what? Interruption. Get him. Get him, Shirley. He's running. You're not fatigued, are you, Shirley? Crap. Well. Well. Ah, okay. Where are you going now, buddy? If he tries to run to the south, that would be hilarious. Is he trying to run around north? He could be trying to run around north. Leia, it's your lucky day. Have a nice meal. Yeah, if I can't get the leader out of this, I don't know what's going on. Come on. Oh. Make me use my magic on him. Survives by 1 and then blocks. From sleep. Yeah, these guys are... Chicken men have a fantastic capacity for blocking. I really respect that about them. I really, really respect that. So he's down to a single unit left. I guess we'll let Shirley chase. She still needs to level. I'll let Shirley chase. But otherwise, we've got this guy pretty much wrapped up. I think she's still locked on him. Okay. I'm going to interrupt here. Actually, there's a cool feature in this game called Suspend. You're about to save the current game status and quit the game. Proceed? Yes. It saves the game in the middle of a combat. And then you can go back to it. It doesn't let you save scum. It just lets you pause in the middle of a combat that could be, I don't know, 2 hours long. So I'm going to suspend here. I'll pick it up later and we'll finish. Back at it. So for that northwest city, we need someone with fairly high alignment. Leia should not be maxed out, so she should be able to take that. Wow, she's really high. I could be wrong. She might actually be too high to take that. Oh, wow. Okay, maybe Aslan Bell. Neutral, neutral, neutral. A little chaotic and neutral. He's actually a good choice for that. How high is it again? 69. So he can... Oh, if he's as low as 49, he'll liberate it. I'm not sure, actually. In the end, I'm not sure. So what is her alignment? Very lawful on everything. Isom's actually probably the best fit for that. So I'm going to have him go over there and do it as soon as Shirley finishes up. Meanwhile, we can have Aznabel take out that unit. And how about we have someone like Julia come out here treasure hunting? I know there's something kind of around the boss's castle. So we'll send somebody like that. Dio. Maybe down here. Up here. Those are really likely places. Okay, there are two strongholds where we have not entered yet. This one and the one we haven't captured, so let's see what they got to say.
Reinforcements had already been sent when you guys liberated Alba, but they were destroyed by monsters. I heard a few survived.
What, monsters? Or the reinforcements? Ah, here we go. Boss. Lidl, sure. Oh, crap. Okay. So she's an archer, but she's got two advanced magic classes with her. Those are basically the female archmage. They both do area damage. She's got two knights in her front line. They're blocking off direct attacks on her. So I'm going to have to figure out some way to send nukes on her. She also has 4 items, which are probably healing items. Yep. So we're going to have to figure out how to take care of this. Aznabel. Clean it up. Hit weakest. Oh, come on. Man, I kind of hope I lose this fight. Well, not really. They'd have to do a lot of damage. I kind of hope I can back off just so that I can execute a fatigue trick on him. I don't feel like having to heal him up. Or worse, run away without killing anything. Come on! Aznabel, still too low level. I may actually be forced to retreat from the next fight. We'll see. Ouch. 32. Oh, boy, that was scary. Okay, I'll do all of mine and then run. And I get a spell, and I run. Oh, crap, that hurt. No kidding. You critted my bleeder, dude. And there's the Satan's Bulova that you can find here. Isom liberated the stronghold Kotoltus. Okay, so this is the last one that we need to visit. I liberated all of them this time. That makes me very happy.
Once upon a time, during the Ogre battle, Balmalkans, renowned for their combat skills, were guided by the gods to cross the ocean. After their long journey, the Balmalkans found this region, near the Sea of Rye. They established the kingdom of Nerdum and its rich soil.
So the Balmalkans were major bosses in the Ogre battle, huh? It's a shame they got turned into slaves and cannon fodder. Okay, Aznabel. Now I believe in you. Now I believe in you. Yeah, this is a case where Pumpkin Shower is not really expected to do much. There's a death. There's a death. Oh, can he do 30? Nope, not quite. He's not quite there. 61. That means he got 30 or so per kill. That's still a ton. Thank you, Aznabel. Thank you. Okay, so they're about where I would want them to be at the beginning of the map. Valiant Mantle again. Wow, I got great RNG this time. Great RNG. That was another Black Knight piece of equipment. Troy is doing something else. It's not related to fighting the boss, but for everybody else, it's the Doom Train!
I've been expecting you. I'm Lytle Klein. I'm the sole survivor of the Central Division, Order of the Red Branch. The others were killed in the South. Revenge will be mine.
Revenge?
You know what I'm talking about? Oh, I see. You want to admit publicly that you've been using ogres.
You're talking about the battle against the Southern Division? No, that wasn't us.
Liar! Who'd expect General Godeslas of such treachery? Even if the general did have something to do with it, why'd he attack his own troops? You think I'm stupid? That's enough.
Godeslas was controlled by the infernal aura. He was consumed by the darkness. Please believe me.
I'll believe you. If you can defeat me, that is.
I think that's what she says. So we're going to target leader, which means we're going to get to shoot her twice with our bow. That's it. Which is actually not that bad. The only problem is, like, it won't beat her. She's a boss, and she gets boss massive regeneration, just like every other boss. Crag pressing. Okay, here comes the... That's not so bad. That's not so bad. Plink. Okay, so she's a little weaker. I think the next group that's going to hit her is going to be Linus. Might be Linus. Linus is likely to just do unspeakable things to her. With that plasma ball behind her dead tank. Oh no, I lost. Linus. Alright, we're going leader, obviously. They're going to actually take one of those sirens out too. That's good because that'll give me extra experience. Plasma ball! And she's paralyzed, so that cancels both of her attacks. They're not doing very well against me. Linus may be a little over-leveled. That might be what's going on. Plasma ball! Very good. Very good, Linus. Just as I expected.
You win. All right, I'll believe you as I promised. I doubted the way things were anyway. Let me go with you to find the truth. Besides, I'd rather live in a world where hair and skin color are insignificant. So, please... Wink.
We welcome you. Yeah, of course. She's just an archer, but, you know, that she can be a leader. And if nothing else, she'll be able to balance out one of my classes. We welcome you to our battalion, Lidl. We are known as House Dragon.
Thanks, Isom. I'll give you my very best wink, kissy face.
I'm getting mixed messages here. So is this a world where women are discriminated against if they're blonde? Because that would be hilarious. Bow of Sandstorm, which I'm going to put right back on her because it's a good bow and she's a good archer. I can't thank you enough for what you've done for us. We'll continue to fight against the Western Division. This is our problem. I don't want to involve the Balmalkans in this war any further. Is there any way we can avoid the battle against the Nerdamese troops? We share the same feeling, but there are still many of us that are held captive, including my friend. That's Lotus. The reason our kingdom was torn into east and west, why there was resentment between the princes. Lotus was pulling the strings behind it all. We prize our patriotism. There's not much we can do about the West, but if the slaves can be freed, Perhaps. If we liberate the mining facility in Aldvera, then there'd be no reason for the Nerdamies troops to be forced to fight. Is that correct? I can assure you nothing, but I don't think the situation will worsen. It's impossible to do this ourselves, but we do know of a secret entrance to the mine, behind the guards. If you're willing, there's no reason for us not to help. I eagerly await your response. Yeah! And so that's how things magically get better. All right, I'm going to poke at my characters a little bit, see what needs to be done out here. But in the meantime, we're done. Hope you had fun. See you next time.